Yo, what's good, DRS squad? It's Coach T back in the house. We've got another Friday workout that I am here to deliver, so let's break it down. Let's get straight to it. Today we've got a 20-minute AMRAP consisting of 3 different movements. These 3 different movements are a little bit different than what we're used to seeing, but they are derivatives of some of the foundational movements that we see week in and week out. So movement number 1 is 10 dual dumbbell snatches. So all the same principles will apply as our normal dumbbell snatches. The only difference being we're using 2 hands for 2 dumbbells. The second movement will be 10 dual dumbbell squats, the same weight you use for the snatches. And the third movement is going to be 2 asphalt runs. So for those of you who have been to the DRS playground, you know what that means. So that is a shorter run with a couple changes of direction involved. So let me break down these movements, starting with the snatch. Remember, these movements in the workout will be performed with 2 dumbbells. For those of you at home, if you only got 1, that'll suffice. But at the playground, we'll be using 2. So I've got my dumbbell right here, and I'm gonna start in my setup position for the snatch. And remember, the way you set up for a lift is one of the most important indicators of how well you will perform the lift. So the start is a very important phase. When we do the dumbbell snatch, it's more of a hinge pattern that we're starting in compared to squat pattern. Okay, that way we can really utilize these posterior muscles to drive that weight overhead. Okay, so more of a hinge, not as much of a squat. So those hips might be a little high, but we're still strong through this torso. Dumbbell should start near the midfoot to the heel, midfoot or even back towards the heel. Again, that way we can utilize the drive from those posterior muscles. So I'm here, I bring it to the hips, I drive, and I punch. Again, you'll be using 2 dumbbells in the actual workout. I hit rewind and control the way down. I drive and I punch. I hit rewind, I control the way down. I drive and I punch. I really love the dumbbell snatch because once you find a rhythm, it keeps going. What goes in motion stays in motion. So find that rhythm, stick to it, and you should be doing pretty well with those dumbbell snatches. Second movement, dual dumbbell squats. Dumbbell squats. So the key here, as we talked about with heavy front squats and cleans earlier in the week, is to stay tall and tight through that torso and prevent caving on the way down. So we stay tall and tight. We dig our feet into the ground nice and firm. Eyes are forward and drive. Eyes are forward, feet dug into the ground, looking straight ahead and drive. General rule of thumb, we control the way down, we drive on the way up. We control the way down, we drive on the way up. For those runs, nothing to it but to do it. You'll be doing a couple changes of direction. So when you change direction, you can do a little bit more of a roundabout change of direction, or if you want to be a little sharper with that, if you want to cover some extra ground and get a fast score, then you can work on using a directional step when you change direction. So you can just touch, point that toe in the new direction of travel, and then get moving. But again, the roundabout method seems to work pretty well for most. But if you want to be an athlete and you want to be agile about it, like I said, you can plant, directional step, and then get moving, and that might expedite your change of direction by a split second. And for those of you athletes out there, we all know a split second can make a huge difference. So that's that. I'm Coach Ty. Like I said, we've got a 20-minute AMRAP consisting of 10 dual dumbbell snatches, 10 dual dumbbell squats, and 2 asphalt runs out there at the DRS playground. Hope you guys enjoy this one, have some fun. I'm Coach Ty signing off. Peace out.